Hi guys and welcome back to my channel. I firstly wanted to apologise that this video has taken me so long to film and get up, but to be honest, I have said it in previous pregnancy updates, I've just been being really kind to myself, and you know, if I don't feel like picking up a camera then I'm not going to. But I really wanted to film a hospital bag video for you. I am also filming a baby hospital bag video today as well. I won't be changing outfits or anything, so it's going to be like the same, you know, same setup and everything, but I thought I would split them in two because I know some of you kind of have your baby stuff sorted but don't have your own stuff, you don't really know what to pack, and vice versa. So I'm going to stop rambling because this is probably going to be a bit of a long one, so grab a cup of tea and let's get stuck in. So I'm going to go through what's currently in my hospital bag. There are obviously some things that I can't pack yet, such as my phone, my charger, camera batteries, makeup, skincare, things like that, but they're quite self-explanatory really. But I'm going to show you everything that I've got packed ready to go. In terms of the bag I'm taking a cabin-sized suitcase, but I know that a lot of people like to take bigger suitcases, which I think is absolutely fine. I don't think you should be like embarrassed about the size of your bag or anything, because all of your stuff is different. Everyone wants to take different things. And to be honest, I've really crammed my stuff in, and I'm gonna need to take probably like a, not a hold-all bag, but like a biggish size handbag as well for my extra bits and pieces. So all in all, I'm gonna have about 3 bags. One cabin size bag, a shoulder bag, and then my baby's changing bag. Also, I do apologise. If you're pregnant like me, you know how breathless it can be, and I carry so high, so I just feel like I'm constantly out of breath. I'm also getting Braxton Hicks, and I'm also getting fanny daggers, which are just an absolute joy. So I hadn't actually mentioned, I am 37 weeks today, so I'm technically like what they call full term, I think. So the baby's fully grown and technically my body is ready to give birth. I went to 42 weeks with Harry though, so I am not expecting this baby to arrive anytime soon. So first off, I think I'm going to get started with some of the what I call practical items that are in my bag. So kind of toiletries, but things that are more aimed at people going into hospital. I must just say though, I did pack a lot of this stuff when I gave birth to Harry, and to be honest, I barely touched anything in my bag, and I actually didn't have enough for Harry. But I am still packing the same sort of things. I've probably overpacked if anything, because you don't know how long you're going to be there. You could be there a few hours, you could be there a few days, and obviously with COVID as well, your partner can't pop out as much as they can when it isn't coronavirus, because obviously contamination and things like that. So I just wanted to make sure that I have everything I need in the hospital to avoid Scott having to leave and then having trouble getting back in. So anyway, this is what all my sort of practical items are going in. This is a really nice travel bag case from Accessorize or Monsoon. I will link it if I can. I'm hoping they still sell it, because this is definitely one of the best travel bags I've bought. You can just fit so much in it. It's a bit of a TARDIS. I actually saw it on my friend Rom's Instagram, and yeah, she always has really good recommendations. So I've taken it on a couple of holidays so far, and I know it will just be really handy to take to hospital because it is clear. Totally random order here. I have a face mask. So this is obviously if I'm going to be staying overnight, or if I happen to be able to get a little bit of rest in between contractions or before the baby arrives. I definitely like to have a face mask because I like to sleep in complete darkness. I remember when I was in hospital with Harry, I didn't get any sleep though, so it's kind of wishful thinking. And then I also have a space mask. If you haven't tried one of these, they are absolutely pure luxury. They're really good for migraines and headaches and things like that. But it's just a little bit of luxury that I thought if I get a chance to use it, I will. If the baby's asleep and I've got a moment of calm, I'm going to pop it on. It warms up on your eyes and just makes you feel really relaxed. You could actually use this in labour. I was thinking about it the other day. I'm going to try and do hypnobirthing, and I thought actually putting this on my eyes whilst I'm doing hypnobirthing might help get me sort of in the moment. So I might actually pop 2 in my bag because they are not reusable, they're one-time use only. So when I go travelling, like most people, I use lots of mini things that I've collected over the years. So we have a mini shampoo here for the next day if I get a chance to wash my hair. I've also got a non-matching conditioner, so a Tresemme conditioner. I've also got a body and hand wash from Neon. This came in like a little mini set that I got. Some hand balm. I didn't really pack this for the moisturising aspect. I actually packed it because it's got loads of essential oils in, so if you rub this on your hands and then sniff it in, it can make you feel really calm and relaxed. For the same reason, I've also got this Neon bath and shower oil. This is my favourite stuff on earth, and I just really love the smell, so I haven't necessarily packed it to use on my body unless I want Scott to give me some kind of massage in labour, which I might. But I've more packed it because it smells really, really good, so I thought if I just smell in the essential oils, then hopefully it will help me relax. I've got a mini toothpaste. To be honest, I wouldn't go out and buy this sort of stuff. It's just stuff I've had laying around. You could just take a big toothpaste because mini ones are really expensive. I've also got this natural cream deodorant. Little disclaimer, I am working with them on Instagram, but I was not asked to mention them on YouTube. But this is just really, really good for travel because it's little. I have a lip balm. This is just an EOS one that I think I got from like New Look or Primark or something. Actually I didn't at all, I got it from Home Bargains. I will have about 3 lip balms in here. I always carry loads of lip balm anyway, but if you haven't had a baby before, you might not know that your lips get really dry from panting and breathing and gas and air, so make sure you've got loads of lip balm. I've got a little pack of tissues. I'm sure I probably won't need these, but I just thought I would pack them anyway. Now this is definitely a little luxury. I packed a little mini Chloe perfume just for the next day in case I want to freshen up. I've got some earplugs here, so these are like the gel ones. I really like these. The only thing is they come out a little bit sometimes and get stuck in my hair because they're really sticky, but I do find that these really block out sound really well. So I should be able to hear the baby crying, but hopefully I won't hear like other people talking at night in the ward if I have to stay in. I have some body lotion. Again, this is just one that I've had for ages, that's just been in a drawer somewhere. I have some anti-bac. I'm pretty sure I won't need to use this because they'll have loads of their own, but I thought I'd better bring one just in case. I also have arnica tablets. If you've not heard of these before, then I'm not going to go into loads of detail because I don't know all the like medical-y, herbal, sciencey stuff behind it, but basically arnica is a natural supplement to aid in bruise healing and like healing of your body, and I took these after I had Harry. I took them straight away and I think that they really helped with healing, so I will definitely be taking those. I also have one of my favourite products. I just love the name of it. It's called Spritz for Bits. I did not have this when I was pregnant with Harry or giving birth to Harry. Don't know if it was around. It's by my expert midwife, but I've heard absolutely amazing things. It's got loads of nice natural stuff in that you can spray on your bits after you've given birth and beyond, to just like help you heal and give you a bit of a freshen up. Along the same lines, I've got this Cool It Mama Cooling Body Spritz. I thought this would be good probably in labour or after, or just whenever I just feel like I need a freshen up. And the last things I have in there are a couple of cotton buds because I just like to take cotton buds everywhere I go, and a hairband, but I will be popping a couple more hairbands in because we all know that hairbands have a little mind of their own and just wander off. And also in that little bag will be going at this little travel brush, which really needs de-hairing. And there's a little hairband on there, so yeah, that's 2 hairbands packed already. So I can't fit these in that bag, but these are like tucked next to it in my cabin bag, and I'm not going to obviously go into too much detail, but I'm packing these maternity pads. These ones are from a company called, what are they called? Natracare, and yeah, I think I was gifted these in like a pregnancy or new mum pack or something, but I've got a load of those. I'm also going to take full advantage of the hospital ones. They gave loads to me last time and they are so thick, which sounds absolutely gross, and at the time I was like, ew, I don't want to wear that, but actually they're so thick that they just absorb so much more than the pads you seem to be able to buy. So I'm going to make the most of the ones they give you at the hospital as well, and I've packed a ton of these obviously. So I also have another little pouch in my bag. I think that's probably one of my biggest tips about packing your hospital bag is put things into bags, like either bags of like when you'll use those items or just bags where it's easy to find smaller bits. So in this bag I'm just going to have things that are going to be kind of essential during labour, so I'll probably move a few bits from that essentials bag into here, but I've just kind of started putting a few bits in here. This is just a little swag bag from Scamp and Dude. I use these all the time. They're so perfect, especially for going in changing bags. I really like having these for like my own stuff in changing bags, so for like loose change or my purse, my phone, lip balms and makeup and stuff, so that it doesn't get all mixed up with baby's stuff. So in here I have got my trusty Elizabeth Arden 8-hour cream balm, which is my absolute favourite cult product. I've actually just refreshed this bottle because my old one's running out, and I thought I'd treat myself to a new one. But this stuff is amazing for your dry lips. You can use it on your nipples, so you don't need to take nipple balm either, and just any kind of areas of dry skin or anywhere that you just feel you need a freshen up. You can also use it on your eyebrows or your eyelashes to make them look glossy, and it's just a real all-rounder good product, so that is definitely coming with me. I've also popped in this little bag a headband, so as I said, I'm going to try and put stuff that I might use in labour in here, and I might need to get my hair off my face a little bit more, so I've popped that in there. This bag smells so good. So basically it smells good because I've got some essential oils. So I'm really into my essential oils, especially since doing hypnobirthing, because I've just learned so much more about them. So I've packed some clary sage, which is safe from, I believe, 37 weeks pregnant, but obviously don't quote me on that. But you can use clary sage in a diffuser, or you can use it with another oil like coconut oil and you can put it on your bump, or you could just smell it straight from the bottle. I can smell it through the bottle now, and it's meant to help release oxytocin, which is essential in giving birth because it's the happy hormone that helps your body relax and basically helps your body expel your baby. So I've packed some clary sage for that reason. I've also got this little roll-on here by Tisserand. It's a Pulse Point rollable, and this is a peppermint one, I believe. Do you know what? It doesn't even say. It just says pure essential oil, but it smells like peppermint, and I really get on well with peppermint essential oils. I feel like it really clears my mind and stops headaches and things, so that is going in there as well. So also in my hospital bag, I picked up a new water bottle. So I use a Hydrate Mate at home, but I didn't want to take it into hospital just in case I left it there or something, because I just love it so much. So I wanted to buy like a cheaper version. My Hydrate Mate doesn't have a straw either, it's like a tippy one, and I really recommend having something with a straw when you're in labour. It's like, just, I don't know why, it's just easier to have something to suck, and kind of like your husband can literally be like this while you suck it. You don't have to actually hold the bottle yourself, and it's also quite nice. It sounds weird, but it's nice to have something to bite down on as well. And I bought it in pink. I think I got this in Primark. It doesn't say, I'm pretty sure I got it in Primark, but yeah, I will take this empty and fill it up when we get to the hospital. I've also got in here a plain carrier bag, Sainsbury's carrier bag. I will probably pack another one. This is for dirty clothing. Obviously, you may have clothes that get blood on or something else on, or sicked on, or anything like that. So it's nice to have a carrier bag. I remember I didn't take anything like this when I had Harry, so all of my dirty stuff was in with my clean stuff, and yeah, it just was not a very nice situation. So it's nice to have like somewhere to put the unsanitary items. I do have a couple of baby items in my suitcase because they don't fit in the baby's bag. So I have these Cow and Gate infant formula. So this is the one where you get it's like the instant bottle, so it's not a powder, it's already like made up for you, ready to drink, and it has a teat on top, if you can see there. I just got these from my local supermarket, and there's 6 in there. I feel like I should probably pack another pack, because 6 isn't really that much, or I might just pack like another bottle of instant formula or something. I am not really sure. I need to think about that, don't I? And then the other baby item I have in there is this, I don't know what you call this, I think I've showed this in another video, but it's kind of like a blanket slash cardigan slash shawl. It's got a closed bottom, so you basically pop them in here, wrap them up, and it has this little hood to keep them nice and warm. This is mainly for when we go home, really. I just thought it would be nice to have something to kind of wrap him in that isn't a blanket. But yeah, doesn't fit in the baby's bag because I have so much stuff in there. And then the last couple of practical items that's in this side of my bag that I'm going through is some breast pads. So I've got quite a lot of these. I don't remember the hospital giving out breast pads last time. I don't remember using mine loads, I guess because your milk doesn't really come in as much straight away. But yeah, I've got loads of breast pads in case I need those. I've also got these, which are disposable pants. Now, I don't remember what I used with Harry. I can't remember whether I just put big black pants on or if I used disposable pants. I can't really remember. But I thought that I would pack a couple of pairs of disposable pants anyway. It's basically an adult nappy, nothing to be ashamed of. We all have to have babies and bleed and stuff comes out. And yeah, I have no shame in having to wear one of these. And if it means that I don't have to throw away any gross knickers, then I'm all on board, because you can literally rip the sides of these, so you don't even have to pull them up or down, which is especially handy if you've had a C-section. And yeah, or if you've had an epidural like I had with Harry. I couldn't really bend down to pull my knickers off. So something like this, where you can rip the sides and just yank it out and chuck it in the bin, is pretty much a winner in my book. Now I've also packed a towel, but I have realised that I've packed like my best towel. Just because I really love it. It's a Dock and Bay towel. You've probably seen these everywhere. They are absolutely massive, like a huge bath sheet. They're made of this really, really nice quick dry material. And I thought that it would be great because it's quick dry, but actually looking at it, I'm like, do I want to be using my best towel when I'm bleeding and things like that? Probably not. So I think I'm gonna go and grab a new towel today, just a cheap dark towel, a really big bath sheet type one, probably in black or grey or something, and swap it for this one, which is really sad. The other thing is this obviously folds up really small, so it kind of wasn't taking up too much space, but yeah, in hindsight, I don't really want to ruin it. So clothing wise, you need to think about what you're gonna wear like during labour, perhaps if you're having a water birth, what you're going to wear after labour, what you potentially will be wearing overnight if you have to stay overnight, and of course what you're going to be wearing the next day or to go home. Lots to think about. So I'm not going to show you my going home outfit because it's literally a pair of black leggings and a black Adidas t-shirt. I will also pack a jumper or a coat depending on the weather. I also have packed these knickers, which I picked up the other day from M&S. These are obviously big black, what we call in the UK granny knickers, and they come nice and high just in case I have to have a C-section or just to keep my tummy tucked in and feeling comfortable. They're really, really soft. I couldn't really find any big pants anywhere that looked like they wouldn't dig in and like that weren't quite coarse, is that the word? Like a bit scratchy. So I really recommend M&S. They are a little bit more expensive than other pants you could probably buy, but to be honest, I will live in these for a few months after I've had my baby. I've also got in here a bra to put on at some point. This will probably be for the next day. I also need to pack a bikini top because I've just realised I don't have it in here because I really want to try for a water bath, so a bikini top needs to go in. If I don't give birth in the pool, or if after the pool I need to get the wet bikini top off, I am going to pop on this nightie that I got from Primark. I think I showed this months ago when I did a bit of a Primark haul, but these are really, really, really stretchy. They're relatively short, so you're not going to get all tangled up and caught, and it's black because let's face it, everything you need when you're giving birth, etc. is black. So I will either, like I said, wear this during labour, or I will put it on after I've had the baby and gotten out of the pool, depending on what happens. And then I also have it in a mint colour to wear after I've had a shower that night if I have to stay over. And I just think that it's a bit of a nice brighter colour, and yeah, hopefully I won't leak onto it or anything. I also packed a spare nightshirt just in case I do have any leakages, or if I get a bit chilly. I know hospitals are normally boiling, but I am just a cold person. So I've also popped a nightshirt in there. Again, this is just from Primark. This would be really good for breastfeeding as well because it buttons down. And also those nighties I showed you are really stretchy, so they'd be good for breastfeeding as well. And then I have this dressing gown, which It's in a bit of a mess here. I've got this dressing gown which is really, really soft. I picked this up from Sainsbury's absolutely ages ago, but hopefully you can still get it in there. It's just really, really, really soft and lovely, and who knows if I will need a dressing gown or not, but it's better to be safe than sorry. So the other thing that will be going in my hospital bag, but not actually inside my hospital bag, is my placenta plus box. So I am basically having my placenta encapsulated as long as everything goes to plan. I might do a video separately all about this because I feel like it's quite a big topic to discuss. And obviously I've never done it before and I haven't like done the process yet. All I've got is the box and the ice packs. So yeah, I will do another video on it if you're interested in it. I'd love to hear from people that have done it and what you think of it. Some of my friends have done it and absolutely raved about it. But yeah, this bit makes me crack up, contains human tissue. So basically this box will be coming with us. It also has a foil like foldable bit inside, and then we have some gel ice packs that this comes with in the freezer. So as part of like my notes for Scott to remember before we go to hospital, I have popped on there that he needs to get the ice out of the freezer, and then this all comes with us to the hospital with our hospital bags. So other things that will be going in my bag that I haven't shown you, of course, or like I said, my toiletries, skincare, things like that. I also need to pop a pair of flip-flops in there because if you didn't know already, having a shower in the hospital is absolutely gross and you don't really want to be standing on anything gross, and it's just nice to have your own flip-flops. I won't take slippers because if I need anything to walk around in, I will just pop on my flip-flops again because I just think slippers are just a bit of a waste of time in hospital. I've also got my pregnancy notes, my birth plan, all my hypnobirthing stuff, and some headphones will be going in my bag as well. And then also I'm taking snacks, which I haven't put in there yet. I'm going to be taking things like breakfast bars, flapjacks, protein bars, that sort of thing, anything that's non-perishable really. I've also got a big bar of Cadbury's fruit and nut to enjoy. And I've also got a big bottle of Lucozade as well. I might pack some nuts or something like that. Oh, and I've also got some Dextrose, which are like energy tablets, because I took those loads when I was in labour with Harry, and I feel like they helped perk me up a little bit. So that is pretty much it for everything in my hospital bag. I feel like it's a lot. Let me know what you think. Do you think that's a lot? I don't really know. Like I said, I didn't really use a lot last time with Harry, but it could be totally different this time and I will use everything or I will run out of things. But yeah, each to their own. Let me know if you think there's anything I've forgotten or if you have any top tips for anything I should pack or like good snacks to have. I always struggle with snacks because I didn't really eat again when I had Harry when I was in labour, but maybe I should be taking some like really good snacks. So let me know if you have any recommendations, and I am gonna get going and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!